Hello. This is Chancellor of the Counts of Space, MSpace. And in this presentation for AOSoft, this presentation will be about the new system, holographic cell system, like cellular automata. How does it work? Well, permutations used to be what I saw after in high school, trying to develop a Proto-Indo-European language solver system that can encode or create mythic systems. That was the fantasy, but how I was wrong. Or will I be right in the future? It depends how the system works, because this is coming from the ground up. How would you ever think of a single cell of information that is more than 1 bit? Is it duplex, triplex, or quadruplex? How does it work? Well, here's the thing. Just like how your phone feels like it's too much to bear, you know? Like you have to use it all the time, but it's special. It holds a special part in our hearts. Well, this is the thing. Using tech, building over it, by changing the system, we don't have to get rid of junk. We can start using the old junk that we used to use. How do we do this? By building a point effect system where it's cornercept to algorithm. It's an algorithm we use that's kind of like AI, but it's CGI, computer generated interface. And this is how the square grid works. It creates a dynamic system like Legos, but for adults. How does this work? Well, the system is AKR. Permutations of 3 letters that span over 6 different types of letters, 18 letter arrangements, and they all map to 6 faces of a cube. Now, because they map to 6 faces of a cube, the 3 original letters map to a square. But the question here is, how does 3 letters map to a square if it has 4? Here's the thing. It's a different measure of dimensionality. The dimension is like a paper. Flat on top, flat on bottom, flat on side. That's 3. 3 space. That's holographically 3D. It's a different visual spectra of HAO. And HAO gaming will be a new frame of reference for the future. It's related to the AKR permutations. It's the consciousness that is created by it, because computers, no doubt, have consciousness. So this Lego-like influx creates possibilities of glyph coding. You create glyphs out of blocks, and that glyph is a block, and the block is the code, and the code is bigger than a bit. It's gonna be giant, like room giant blocks in rooms. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be unwarranted, stressful, but in a good way, because toys for adults are stressful, but in a good way. Or who knows how we'll see it. If you really want to get involved, talk more about this in your own little ways, because I know you're watching. I used to have that little status, that little AOSoft structure, but is it really necessary? Because I have a new grand image as the Chancellor of Space and the Counts. I'm declaring a new system for dedicating to our tech, intuition tech. You use your mind to develop the tech by imagining how it would actually look. So the way this tech is going to be built is by imagination. And that's how more stuff is built. The code within, the code without. Welcome to MSpace.